even if the rest of my life is just as disheartening and sad as this period has been, that I'm still promised the riches of heaven and, eternity with God. And 1 second or 1 day on heaven is going to be better than even the best tennis season or the best life on earth. The best is still yet to come.
Greetings, everybody. It's good to be able to talk with you all again. I miss you. Had a wonderful week together in those practices, and happy to have this chance today. The seniors were the ones who kind of stepped up and I think played an especially important role. What stood out for me was the level of commitment that I saw. I came in with high expectations, but those were exceeded. The girls' effort was even greater than what I had thought it would be. The sense of community that I saw, the girls supporting each other. But really what I thought was most impressive was whenever I or one of the assistant coaches had a message to share, a thought that we wanted to share, and called the girls in, they kind of rushed over to us as quickly as possible. They listened intently to what we were trying to convey, and would even ask really probing questions afterwards. So that was really impressive to me, their interest in learning and improving. It was going to be a wonderful season, and I wish the girls all the best. I feel so bad for them that our season ended the way that it did, but I hope they all stay healthy and wish them the best as they move on to the next chapters in their lives.
I came into my tennis season freshman year not really knowing my place at this new school. And after 3 years and many tears, laughs, and triumphs, I've made so many friends. I've grown way more confident, and I've learned to handle loss and disappointment and nervousness and just to take all of that in stride.
I'm definitely going to miss my team the most out of everything. I think the biggest thing I'm going to miss about this season is like spending time and being with all the girls on the team, especially since last year we all got super close over this season, and it was like mostly the same team this year, so I was looking forward to becoming even closer.
I'll miss watching my teammates play throughout the season and like at matches and tournaments and stuff, and being able to cheer them on, and also being able to see how all of them grow as tennis players throughout the season, because I always see a lot of improvement with my teammates during our seasons.
Seeing everybody every day, because we're just like a family and we just have so much fun together, and like especially team dinners and sleepovers and like overnight tournaments. Like we, especially our team, we just have such a strong bond where it's just like I really miss them, and just having those experiences together is just something really special.
I've had such incredible teammates who have been so supportive and have just been, a lot of them have grown to be some of my closest friends, and I'm just really grateful for them. And I'm just really going to miss competing together and cheering each other on.
Our team does testimonies, and that has been really powerful for bonding for us. So every tennis season, it feels like I'm spending 3 months with my second family. Mm-hmm. And I love that. And it's always been something I look forward to during my school year.
Being a team together, going to practice together, going to matches together.
I'm really sad that I won't be able to see how my team would have ended up at state, because I know that we could have gotten second or first at state this year. And I also am going to miss being able to have another season with my sister and being able to just have her as a teammate.
I'll also definitely miss the thrills of competition and just the sense of playing tennis for something greater than yourself, and just playing with a community and a team like that.
I think mostly, I know that everyone's probably said like not take anything for granted, but like every single time that I stepped onto the court, like it was just another day, like I never really thought about how much of an opportunity it was to be able to be on the court.
I've definitely been able to like gain a deeper appreciation for things that I may have taken for granted before all of this started, like my relationships with my friends, my family, definitely my school. So I just think that this kind of pause moment in my life right now is kind of a good way to just reflect and think about how grateful and how much gratitude I have for what I have right now.
I think I was like frustrated at first, but then like as I thought about it more, I realized that like we have no control over it like at all. So I think I learned mostly just to have patience and trust in God and know that it's completely his plan and know that he knows what he's doing.
And I think God has also been teaching me about patience and trust in his plan. I personally really like to be in control of things. I'm kind of a control freak. But I think God has kind of led me into the wilderness during this time. Wilderness where I have no idea what the future holds, but I know that he's working through this wilderness, and I can't wait to see what he's doing with that.
I think that God's mostly teaching me that he wants us to look to him now. And I think this whole experience is forcing everyone to go inward and look at yourself and work on your relationship with God and work on your faith. And I think that it's a really good opportunity for everyone to just work through, like, just make yourself a better person.
God has just been teaching me to look more towards the future because like I'm sad about missing my last 3 months of high school and like the current state that we're in, but I think this season has just really pushed me to be even more ready and excited for my next season of life, because especially going off to college, because I'm the kind of person who just gets really stuck in the present. And it's just a reminder of God telling me that there's so much more coming. And like, even though I could be sad or what's going on right now, I'm just more excited for like the future now.
I love my team so much. That's the first thing I definitely want everyone to know. And I hope you guys have an amazing next tennis season. And especially now with this whole thing, just remember, even in the middle of season next year when, you know, it just seems like you're going through the motions and it's so tough and you're just exhausted, just remember this time and remember how precious it is to be able to compete and just have this bond between your team. I think it's really a unique experience and you might never experience it again.
A thank you to Coach Tim for last year's season, and then also thank you to Coach Hendrick for this year for stepping in, even though it was for a short time. And then to my teammates for making tennis such a fun environment to be in, and for always like encouraging and pushing each other.
I just wanted to say thank you to all my teammates, I guess, because all of the teammates that I've had from each different team that I've had all 3 seasons that I had, each one of my teammates made me a better player and helped me with my growth as a player. And I think that anyone could say that like I have grown a lot, not only in tennis throughout the seasons, but as a person. And I think that my teammates really helped me with that.
I went out for tennis, just never played before, and it ended up being like one of the best things in my high school experience. So just like try new things, put yourself out there, and it'll end up being like really good in the end.
Definitely want to say thank you to my team, and thank you to everybody who's been involved in the GRC tennis program for the past 4 years. I wouldn't have been able to have the amazing experiences that I had without the parents and without my team. And I'm just so lucky to have been part of such an incredible program.
I got 10 bazillion in my student section. I got 10 bazillion in my student section. We are GRC, we are GRC. Winning is the key, winning is the key.